This video is not meant to take the place of legal advice. Please get in touch with an attorney if you have additional questions. What is the eviction process? What does it mean when my landlord tells me to leave? The following series will explain the eviction process for tenants. In this video, we will discuss the first step of the process known as getting a notice from your landlord. Before the landlord can make you leave, they must tell you they are ending the lease. This is called giving notice. The notice should tell you why your lease is ending and how long you have to move out before the landlord files with the court. The notice should be in writing, but some counties allow notice to be given orally or sent as a text message. The amount of time a tenant has before the landlord can start the court process depends on why your landlord is ending your lease. Here are some examples of notices and how much time you may have. No notice. This means your landlord does not have to give or tell you before going to court. This type of notice is only allowed if you are behind on rent and have waived your right to get notice in your lease agreement. 3-day termination notice. This notice is usually given when you or one of your guests does something that could hurt people or damage the landlord's property. 10-day notice. This length of notice is given if your landlord is ending your week-to-week lease agreement. 14-day notice. Usually, this happens if the tenant doesn't pay rent or doesn't follow the landlord's rules for living in the place. Sometimes, you can fix the problem and stay in your home. 30-day or 60-day notice. This usually happens when your landlord decides not to renew your lease agreement. The landlord does not have to tell you why they are not renewing the lease. A landlord can also terminate a month-to-month lease with a 30-day notice. Remember, eviction is a 3-step process. Your landlord cannot force you to move before following the 3 steps we discussed in this series. If your landlord tries to force you out by changing the locks or turning off utilities, you should call a lawyer or contact Legal Aid Society.